What is up, guys? It's your boy Jeff coming to you from Reno, Nevada. Just imagine having a pack of wild horses walk right through your front yard. Pretty incredible. But it is 50 degrees down here. Got 3 hours about on the docket. So it came down from Tahoe, knock it out down here. Not using the 360 camera, trying out the INSTA 360 Ace Pro. Hopefully the image quality is pretty good. It's got this little flip-up screen, seems more like a gimmick than it helps, but it's here. That's cool. Now, using an Insta360 X3 full 360 camera is kind of like cheating and making videos, so I wanted to see if the image quality was actually a lot better with the Ace Pro, which I actually think the shot is actually a lot better. Sadly, I made the mistake of keeping the zoom on. I still think it actually turned out quite well being zoomed into myself and the surroundings, and this shot really coming up Geiger grade is incredible on this. Now, you do have to be creative with your shots. You just can't stick a camera like the X3 on a selfie stick, wave it around and get amazing shots. You have to actually think about what you're doing. Just made it up to the top of Geiger Summit. It is relatively cold up here and about 7,000 feet. Good climb. Took me about an hour, but feeling pretty solid. Insta360 Ace Pro. You gotta be real careful because that zoom feature can get stuck on, and then you're not having wide point of view. It doesn't reset itself. So I think I climbed all the way up here in quick zoom, which means you get a lot of close-ups like this. When I was testing this camera out, just walking around, I found the stabilization to be a little bouncy, so I went against the grain of a lot of people using this camera, keeping the stabilization at low or standard. I actually went up to high just because I kind of wanted that floating feel on the bike, and I didn't want anything really bouncing around. It did help out quite a bit. I think the GoPro Heroes might be actually a little bit more able to stabilize your shots, but then I think the crop in is more substantial. Just made it to Galena, right below Mount Rose. You might be able to see it right behind me. It's very windy, so I'm wondering how the audio is actually going to come through. And I'm not on quick zoom. As you can see, there's a lot more. That just stinks. So, gotta be aware of that. That's why you need the screen. And number two, the shutter button, record button, sucks. The best way to do it is to kind of roll. And for some reason, it just went like 3, 2, 1. So I don't know if I actually lost my recording or not. But like, roll your finger over the shutter button, or use this little pause. Does it work when it's flipped up? No. The pause button doesn't work when the screen's flipped up. Something to be aware of. So could this camera be one of the best cycling cameras? Well, it can, but you gotta modify it. I got the super short Insta360 selfie stick, the GoPro quarter turn screw adapter thingy, and then it makes it so nice because I can shove it in my pocket. Whereas with the X3 360 camera, I have to like put it down my jersey or my cycling jacket because it's quite literally a quarter longer than this is this way. I suppose I probably could just use a GoPro because it's about the same size, but maybe the flip screen will be cool.
but when you are definitely turning this thing on, you kind of like roll that finger across instead of like a hard press, because the hard press thinks that you want to delete whatever you just recorded, and when you're on the bike you just want to stop recording mainly. You can use the screen to pause it, I suppose, but if it is flipped up like so, then you can't hit pause, which is a bummer.
Just like everyone else though, I decided to turn the sharpness down to low, and I feel like the image is still very sharp. The colors, really solid, even though the whites might be a little bit more pronounced, or maybe that's just because I am very white right now. Even with the sun just blasting straight into the lens, I still got a pretty solid shot. Really incredible. So I've been enjoying my X3 quite a bit, and I wanted to just add to the Insta360 family, and I thought this would be one of the best ways of doing it. And I'm excited to trying out a lot of the new features that it has and its AI functions and capabilities.